Hello to YouTube. What we're going to do today is I've got my welding mask here. Stupidly, I lost the battery and the cover. So what I'm going to do is I've bought a battery pack. And I've also bought some LEDs. So I'm going to put some LEDs in there and some bell wire. The idea is, because I work on cars, I'm always getting in the way of the light. The light's getting in the way of me, end up with the light coming in behind you and all sorts. So I'm going to fit some LEDs in here, just round here, all sorts, and hopefully it'll all run off this battery pack. I've tested the LEDs that work off the battery pack, and I've also tested the shield and it works off the battery pack. So what we're going to do is we're going to dismantle it. Hopefully we can solder straight to the board, and then I'll fit this somewhere and do something, and yeah, that's pretty much what the videos are about. So I'm going to crack on with it. Okay, well, that's a complete sealed unit, so that throws that idea well out the window of soldering directly to the board. Yes, I thought it before. Okay, that was easier than expected, that's too easy. So yeah, the plan is to solder straight onto the terminals, well, straight onto the board really, get rid of these terminals, then I can put the cap back on, and it's all hardwired. Then I'll glue it all back together and it should work. Okay, I've got this bell wire to use with it, so we're going to go ahead, tin these and solder them onto the board. What I'm going to do is I'll tape it all up, measure it out, roughly, draw some holes. So, yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roughly mark out some centre lines. It doesn't have to be perfect. Looking at it, I'm actually thinking I might just do the ones from the side for now. And then I'll have a look at that. Let's draw some holes. Right, okay, all the holes are cleaned up. Sandpaper was actually a shit idea. What I ended up doing was using, these are 3mm holes for the LEDs, and then a 5mm drill just by finger and just sort of, not turning, but like a backwards and forwards motion just on each one. They're not perfect, but I have tried an LED in each hole. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to glue some in. I'm going to use some super glue. Just some cheap shit, just because I've got it. But what we need to do is we need to put all the LEDs in the hole. We need to make sure that they're all the right way with the polarity. I'm pretty certain I'm correct, but the longest one is the positive. But it doesn't really matter, as long as they all go the right way. It'll make it easier to solder up. So yeah, let's have some fun. What I've done is I've made this. It's the easiest way to do it. I've tried different ways, not in the hat with wire and everything else, but the way I did it is just bend over an LED, just like that, make sure they're all the same way. I've made this block of wood. So the idea is pop that one in there, and then the next one, and then the next one, and 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 the next one. So what I'm going to do now is I'll fold all the LEDs up and then I'll slowly solder them. I did try lining them all up all in a row, but it doesn't work. The easiest way to do it is solder them, fold them over, solder them one by one, and then you have your little bank there. Again, make sure that your pins are the right way. You can just about, there we go. You can just about see the slightly different lengths. Make sure they all go the right way, because that's the polarity. So now. Yep. So, now what we're going to do, work it out of the lock, sorry. then test it. So, pull these out. There's the leaders. Happy days. Okay, here's the battery pack that I've got. As you can see, the batteries go in this side. There's the cover like that, but the switch is on this side, which is going to cause an issue. My thoughts are I'm going to mount it somewhere sort of about there, drill a hole, hopefully get access to the switch, but then it'll have a bit of protection as well. Other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hardwire the helmet straight into the terminals to bypass the switch. That way I don't have to have the LEDs on all the time. I can choose as and when to put it on. Okay, I'm going to roughly measure this. It's not essential where the position of this goes. I've tried it out in various different ways and it still fits my face, doesn't obstruct the view, so I'm just going to guesstimate where it needs to go, drill a hole, and then I'll place this in accordance with the hole, basically. You watch, pencil marks will not show up. Oh, it did. I don't know if you can see that, but no, you can't. X marks the spot, so I'm going to drill a pilot hole, and then I'll drill it out bigger. Believe it or not, that was not a Blue Peter moment. I did not try that before. That actually genuinely did just fit. Bigger drill. Cheap drill. That's actually better than I expected. I'm not going to get caught. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. I'm actually fucking buzzing. Happy days. I'm going to get some double-sided tape and then I'll tape up. Right, okay, we're all cleaned up. So I don't want to make sure this is solidly down, because there may be some issues later on. So all I'm going to do is just tack the corners. So. Just like that. It's not like it's in a hard wearing area. So it should suffice. Tight. 2 LED strips. I don't know whether you're going to see this as I'm going round. I can do it that way. Aha, yeah, we'll do it that way. So, yeah, I think try to do it. Let's just show you. Enough. No, it's not. It's functional. I'm serious. Actually, that's quite great. I'm going to make it because notice the reactor press on the LED side. So, that's it. That's all I want to do. They're tight enough, they're not exactly falling out, and it's not like they're really going to be touched, so I think that should do it. I've already cut the wire, stripped it back, it's pointless you seeing that. Yeah, it's basically going to solder it there, and then solder that to that. Should be quite simple. Sweet, can you see that? Right, okay, now we need to get the lens fitted back in. Need a quick wipe, I think. Okay, let's put the batteries in, give her a test. Get me big one. See if we can get you in frame there. Okay, I have my shield. It's off at the minute. I haven't put the head strap back on, but that is one thing I have noticed already. The LEDs shine through, so I'll put just a little bit of masking tape. I'll correct it properly later. For the purpose of this, it's fine. We're going to go to the darkest place in here, which is the toilet. Just through here, as you can see, it is pitch black. Put the LEDs on. It's not too bad. It's got a nice little beam to it. That's what I mean. You can see the LEDs through there. I need to correct that properly. But I don't know whether you can see through the lens or not. There's a mirror there. There is a mirror there, so you can see the light through there, but you can't really see much else. But trust me, you can see through it like normally. But yeah, so overall, I think we're winning chicken dinner. I will do an update on how we go. But for now, I think that's happy days. See you soon.